Hi, welcome to Deep Roots Discovery Yoga Therapy. And today we're going to be working on some exercises for foot pain and specifically for plantar fasciitis. I can't tell you how many people who have asked me about this, and this protocol has helped so many people. I wish I would have known about it years ago when I had plantar fasciitis, but I had to kind of learn the hard way. And so hopefully this can help you. A couple different things. I got a lot of this from Pete Egoscue, which is from a book that is called Pain Free. So you can always check that out. And I'll put the link for that in the video notes. Couple things that might be handy to have is some kind of a long strap. Maybe a yoga strap or a long piece of cloth. It could be a necktie, an exercise band, something like that. So have that handy. And maybe some kind of massage ball. It could be a tennis ball. I have this softer one that I love, and it has little texture on it, some soft bumps on it. And then I also have this smaller one that is like a neuro ball that has more like pokey little spikes on it that feel good. So you can have a couple of those handy. And we'll actually start with one of them. You can choose whatever you might have handy in your home or your space where you're at. So we'll start just simply by rolling the sole of the foot back and forth on a ball. You could use some other, like if you have a roller of some kind, maybe even like a water bottle, a soft water bottle, rolling your foot forward and back on that if you don't have a ball. Even a small pillow, like a little, something like that. So getting one foot warmed up, and you can also do the outer edge of your foot and the inner edge. You scooch it over, your knee comes in, so you can do the inner edge of your foot. Getting it kind of warmed up, getting your brain connecting down to your foot, and try some circles, maybe on the ball of the foot or on the heel. And we'll go over to the other side. So again, same sorts of things over here. Nothing too fancy, but sure feels good. And I like to experiment. If you do happen to have a couple different kinds of balls, experiment with which one feels best. There's kind of different reasons to use a harder ball versus a softer ball. And this is good for neuropathy as well. Roll the outer edge of your foot from your toe to your heel. And bring it on over to the inner edge of your foot. Ooh. The whole length of the foot. And some circles, circling around the ball of the foot, the heel. You might feel it into the arch as well. And go ahead and set the ball aside. Take a couple of breaths. Just feel your feet on the ground. And of course, you could do this with socks on, socks off. And if the surface that your feet are on has any kind of a texture, like if you're on a carpet or something, go ahead and just slide one or both feet at a time and feel that texture as well. All right, so the main part of the ego-skew method that I love to share with people is ankle circles and pointing and flexing, but it's a lot of them. So if this is your first time doing this, you may not want to do quite as many. You'll definitely feel it tomorrow, I'm sure. But if you're up for it, we'll do 30. So we're going to start with 30 ankle circles in one direction. So go ahead and start with me. There's 3, 4. The hardest part of this is keeping track of how many. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Try to go for at least 20, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Try 10 more if you can. Keep breathing. All right. Just give it a little break. Let that go. So you can do this seated, but in the book it recommends that you do it laying down where your other leg is extended out straight with your toes pointed up. So you can do this in a chair or laying down in your bed. You could do this every morning before you wake up. Or before you go to sleep at night, or both. And then we'll go ahead and go around in the other direction, same foot. 4, 5, 10, and try to go all the way around. 14, 15, and that's 20. So you could stop there if this is your first time, or keep going. 24. All right, and that's 30. Step it down, tap it out. Take a couple breaths. And one thing you might notice as you're circling your foot around is it tends to kind of skip an area. So if you're kind of skipping, for example, if my foot would go down and around, but it's not going out, then really focus on trying to get it to go around that whole direction. Okay, let's go ahead and do the other foot. Hang with me, you got this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep breathing. 10. And 20. All right, and go ahead and step it down. That was 30. Take a couple breaths. We'll go the other direction. And I know this is a lot of work, but remember, it doesn't take very long. Like this whole protocol, if you just do it on your own, 30 in one direction, 30 in the other, one leg and then the other. And then a couple more things we're gonna do, probably no more than 10 minutes. If you can do that once a day, maybe even twice a day, morning and night, then I am sure within even a couple days, you'll start to notice a difference. So let's go the other direction, same foot. Here's 5. 15. And there's 20 if you're stopping at 20, or else keep going. 5 more. Woo, all right. Tap them out. You know, you could always roll a little bit after that again, if that feels good. And now, we're not quite done with these, but we're gonna do pointing and flexing 20 times. So extending the other leg out, or if you're laying down, you would just lift your leg up in the air. I'll show you. So if you're doing all of these circles. The one leg is extended on the ground and the other leg is doing this up here, okay? So you can stay in your chair, you can lay down. I'm gonna get back up in the chair. And so let's start on the other side. So 20 of these. 1 is forward and back. 2, 3, 4, as far as you can in each direction. 7, 15. Keep breathing. And 20. Good, let it go. So remember, it's 30 of the ankle circles and then 20 of the point and flex. Other leg. We're almost done. 2, 3, 4, 5. Really push and pull. 7, 8. Halfway. Try to slow it down a little bit. I'm kind of going fast, speeding up. 3, 2, last 1. Woo! Those are going to feel good tomorrow, those shin muscles. All right, so the next thing will feel really good after all of that, which is a stretch. There's 2 different stretches with a strap, and you really need something that you can put around your foot. The first one, if you're seated, try to keep your knees together. Also, if you're laying down. So if you're laying down, you will bend the knee that's not working. So your foot will be planted on the floor. Knees together is important, so everything's aligned. And then place the strap under the ball of your foot. Extend it out, and we're going to hold it for about 30 seconds. And you're going to pull on it for about 30 seconds. Might take a few chances to get it adjusted, but pull on it, breathe, keep your knees together. And when you feel the strap around the ball of your foot, then you'll feel this stretch in your calf. If you're seated, sit up nice and tall so you feel a good stretch. You might go up into your hamstrings. And we're almost done on this side. And then go ahead and let that go, and then bring the strap underneath the arch of your foot. Now this one, you might have to pull it in farther. Depends on how tight your hamstrings are. So, or if you're seated in a chair, then you can lean into it, feel it more up into the back of your leg. If you're laying down, you just pull your leg up as high as you can, and your knees don't have to stay together on this one. Breathing into the stretch, just knowing it's 30 seconds. And go ahead and let it go. Tap out your foot on that side or rock it out side to side. And we'll do the other one. So, same thing, place the strap under the ball of your foot, get it adjusted. Knees stay together for this one, whether you're seated or laying on the floor. Sit up nice and tall. Pull your toes back. Pull the ball of your foot back. Feeling it hopefully mostly into your calf area, although it can go up to your hamstrings. Take a deep breath. And I'm not timing exactly, so if you wanted to get out your own timer, you could do that. And slowly release. Tap it out. If your hands get tired with that strap, wiggle your fingers. Then bring the strap underneath the arch of your foot. And same thing, except that here you don't have to keep your knees together, especially if you need to pull your leg up higher or lean forward into it. Feeling your hamstring, so up higher, maybe behind your knee or behind your upper thigh. And I will say these are probably easier done on your back with the strap. All right, so then let's let it all go. Tap your feet out, see how you're feeling. You can put the strap down, and then we'll do one more thing, which is exercising into your toes. It's lifting your toes up. I'm going to demonstrate with my hands as well, so you can really see what I'm doing with my toes in case it's hard to see on the video. But you're going to scrunch your toes. Focus on your toes. You can do your hands too if you want to. Really scrunch and then open them wide, give them a wiggle, and relax. Take a breath. We're only doing this 3 times. And this is more something I've adapted from several different things I've learned. Lift your toes. Focus on your toes, but you can do your fingers if it helps. And scrunch the toes. Think about scrunching your big toe. You're all the way over to your little toes, back to your big toes. Scrunching them as hard as you can without, increasing pain. And then open up wide, wiggle, wiggle. And slowly let your feet and hands come down. Relax your legs. Take a breath. Notice how that makes them feel. You'll probably feel some stuff going on in your toes. And one more time. Lift it all up. Scrunch and hold. Kind of in towards your big toes, out towards your little toes, just to make sure you're engaging all of your toes. You can look down at them, make sure they're all scrunched. And then open wide and wiggle. Open, close, several times fast. And relax. Relax your legs. Relax your belly and your shoulders. And just do a little, I call these the flipper tap. Little light tapping on the toes. Just kind of releasing some of that tension that we created. And it's fun. All right, so notice how your feet are feeling. Make sure you drink. That will help kind of release some of that lactic acid that will build up in your legs. So drinking water will help flush that out. And let me know if you have any questions, comments, if something worked well for you, if you're not sure. Please leave a comment in the the comment section below. Be sure to like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye.